Oh, hey! So they finally found me! Check it out! It's Angry Birds. Yep, that's Angry Birds. Now on the PlayStation 3. Wow. You know this game is going for like, what, $60 is what I saw on Target? I got it for $11, man. Oh, how stock changes in like, it was 3 days? 3 days, yeah. Stock market rise in 3 days. Stock want Angry Birds. Oh, thanks, Rovio. I now have a very rare collector's item. Fucking Angry Birds on PlayStation 3. Okay, so Angry Birds. What a weird franchise it is, with a very odd history. Is the music distracting? I think the music's distracting. Oh well, we're keeping it. Otherwise, I have to do more work in post. Yes, I am wearing pajama pants. Okay, so I want to go over... Yeah, the music's distracting. It's good, but it's distracting. It just kind of makes me want to sing Angry Birds rap. Anyone else remember that? I just realized that this is on... Hey. We're leaving that. I thought that was a good intro, so we're leaving it. But yes, the music is kind of distracting. It just makes me want to sing out, enjoy the Angry Birds rap. Have you ever heard of it? I have. It was a big part of my childhood, and Cody hates it. So, what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be talking about Angry Birds. The rise and fall. I would say the rise again, but there has been no rise since. It's just kept plummeting down. I mean, we did get a few spikes here and there, but no. I mean, heck, I was... Right before I started recording this segment, I actually was playing Angry Birds Transformers, which is actually very underrated. I mean, the guys they got for the soundtrack actually did the Rocky IV soundtrack, and they did the actual Transformers movies. Not the Michael Bay ones, the good ones. But, enough said, I got a Raid Shadow Legends ad. Tells you how disappointed I am with it. Yeah, the music's distracting. So, I figured, hey, how... Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the music. Angry Birds for PlayStation 3, everybody. Angry Birds for PlayStation 3. So I've been putting off this video for a while because I'm nostalgia, right? Nostalgia, am I right? I am a big fan of Angry Birds. If you can't tell by my Angry Birds pillow, one of many Angry Birds stuffed animals. I mean, I've had an Angry Birds space stuffed animal right here. Previous videos it was actually blues, but we'll get back to that. And then we get like these. Just have these scattered up here. Earlier you saw mustached pig. Here's another pig. Oh, and what's this? More stuff we'll get back to. Like I already said, Angry Birds is a very weird franchise. It started as like a clone of Castle Crashers, and honestly I prefer it to Castle Crashers. Too bad I can't play Classic anymore, except for PlayStation 3. I'm gonna keep bringing that up. So I decided to have multiple segments for this one video. This is the introduction segment. I'm going to go through each of the main games while holding up a plush, like the entire time, like Angry Birds Classic. I mean, obviously, Angry Birds Classic has to be red. But then I will go over each bird. Then I go over my ranking of each bird. Then I go over my ranking of each game. This is gonna be a very fun video, is it? A long video too. So with all of that being said, time to begin. Okay, Angry Birds blanket? Angry Birds blanket. This is the setup, man. Get with the times. Who needs Angry Birds pillow when you got Angry Birds blanket? Am I right? Am I right, fellas? This is also the debut video for a new series that I'm going to be calling I already forgot what I was gonna call it. I'll just put it in the title and yeah. Trash Rants, that's it. Trash Rants. My name's Trash and I'm just gonna rant about shit. That's the point. Starting with Angry Birds Classic. Angry Birds Classic. Well, that was a blooper, but I'm leaving that in. Bombs. You stay in the tree. Know your place. So yeah, Angry Birds Classic, what else is there to be said? It's the original game, it's the best one. I like that most of the other games just are Angry Birds Classic, but with a new art style, and then they tried to add additional stuff. It's not good. I mean, classic art style, it's perfect. I never really got into Angry Birds Toons. I can admit, I like the animation, okay? But the classic art style was good enough. I don't know why they had to change it. There are many games with the classic art style too. But Angry Birds Classic, my favorite game in the series, call me a boomer if you want. Also, fun little fact about this plush right here. This is not actually the classic red design. Well, I mean it is, but it actually had spots. But this is not the original red plush. This is actually the Seasons plush, but I removed the ears. If only I knew how expensive the Seasons plushes turned out to be. Holy crap. So he gets to go right here now. Cool. Cool. Then we get to my favorite bird. Bubbles, representing the Angry Birds Seasons series. Now, why is Bubbles representing Angry Birds Seasons? I mean, red, classic game, classic bird. So wouldn't we automatically go to the second bird, Blues? We'll get back to Blues. But Bubbles, so Angry Birds Seasons is just original game, but new worlds and stuff based on like seasons. Wow, that's the game. And it started off with the Trick or Treat one, which I'm going to edit in the Trick or Treat theme for this one. Way to go, me. But which starred this little guy, my favorite bird. He's great. We'll get back to the birds later in the birds themselves segment. But just know this is my favorite one. So expect a lot of things that are just heavily biased towards him. Angry Birds Seasons. Even though it ran through 2016 and it kept getting new levels added through 2016, it kept the classic art style, and I am happy. Also, can I just say, I really like the comic book aesthetic from the original game, and then I like that Angry Birds Seasons, the true Angry Birds 2, ditched that, and didn't even take on the toon style. Just watch the Trick or Treat trailer. It's amazing. Okay, it's quite the experience. Well, howdy, hey. Looks like the speedster Chuck is here. Chuck is here representing Angry Birds Go. Why? Go is a kart racing game. It's like Angry Birds meets Mario Kart meets not fun. Did I mention that it's basically pay to win now? Yeah, I don't really like Angry Birds Go. I mean, when it released, it was really fun. And now, it's not. But it should be obvious why Chuck is here representing it. I mean, Seasons debuted with a new bird. Angry Birds Classic. Classic bird. Chuck is fast. You know what else is fast? Cars. So, Chuck for Angry Birds Go. Angry Birds Go was... It was weird, to say the least. It's just Mario Kart, but not fun. It's just not fun Mario Kart. I mean, you can still get the game. Well, you can get all of the games if you're in Android, but yeah, sucks to be me. Whoop-de-doo-doo. What are the birds doing here? Whoop. Whoop, sorry. Whoop. You see this? I don't like this fucking shit. Pig time. What's the pig deal? Because Bad Piggies was released. Bad Piggies is actually one of the better games. Wow. Imagine that. You can still get the game, and it's really good. I recommend. So, rather than spending time with the birds, you decide to spend time with the pigs. You help the pigs build little machines and transportation and stuff to get to goals. So it's basically Angry Birds Go in the sense of cars, but it's better. Also, can we just appreciate that main theme? I was probably playing it through that whole 1 minute, but now play it but much louder. Let's put the... It's great, right? Just play the game for yourself, experience it for yourself. Just play the games. Don't play the new ones, though. Play the old games. Okay, best part about Angry Birds Friends is that, the main theme. There we go. I know I'm saying that a lot about them, but I really like the main theme. Also, this is supposed to be Terrence, but I do not have a Terrence plush. I just got one of the giant red plushes. But Angry Birds Friends, wow, it's just classic Angry Birds with the Toons art style matched with Facebook connectivity and leaderboards. But all the lots of the previous games got him, and most of the future games got him. So who cares? Just who cares? But Angry Birds Friends is still around, so you can still play it. So now I'm gonna take this time to talk about the plushes. Because I don't really like this game. I have some footage of it. Play it here. Wow, that was Angry Birds. So fun fact, this was actually my first plush. Crazy. Then I got this one, like on the same day, but I technically got this one first. Then later, like the next day, I got this. I got this monstrosity from Walmart. Like, okay, so I get these two, then I get some money because, like, birthday and stuff. But it wasn't actually my birthday, it was Jesus' birthday. The homie. Wow, I just revealed my religion. Ooh. Sorry, atheist. But I got some Christmas money. Then we went to Walmart. I think I got, like, I don't remember what plush it was. I think it was a bomb plush that I grabbed. Actually, no, I got, like, two plushes around, like, this size. I remember one was Bomb, and I think the other was Hal, like the early design where its mouth could open. But then when we're standing in line to check out, I just see this monstrosity. I put the other two back. Little did I know that Hal would be, like, taken back and made a new one. Like, this is not the same Hal. But I got this guy instead, so... The homie. The Chad. Look in the sky and you will see blue, because after the red, this bird had a debut. Is my vision blurred? What's that I see? It looks like this bird just became 3. Yeah, that's right, because blue came to fight. Picking on the glass and bringing on the class. Getting every pig, even the last. I forgot the rest of the lyrics of Angry Birds rap about blues. But, yeah, I did all of that from memory. So blues are here representing space. Why? Because I never actually got a normal blues plush. But I did get Space Blues, Lightning Bird, and that's cool. Angry Birds Space is basically just the original game with just a good of art style. All the birds are superheroes. Like, Angry Birds Friends had Terrence as, like, Wonder Bird or something, which was supposed to be, like, a superhero. Nah. Angry Birds Space had the better superheroes. I mean, who couldn't forget Masked Red, Masked Blue, Purple Yellow, the Atom. That's actually what it's called, though. Firebomb. Wait, that's its actual name. Ah, nice. Cool, I got one right. Purple Mighty Eagle. Green Terrence. Ice block. Is it really just an ice block? It's really just an ice block. I would show, like, the things, but no, the games aren't available anymore. But, they are fun. So, you're just Angry Birds in space. All the birds are the same except for Chuck, because Rovio realized, oh hey, Chuck is the most popular bird. What if we gave him the most overpowered power? So now when you launch him somewhere, rather than tapping the screen anywhere to make him go faster in that one particular area, no, you tap the screen and then he just zooms there. What is that power? We'll get back to him in the birds. Yeah, Angry Birds Space is pretty fun. They even have a Mario reference. I'm not going to spoil it, but you can look it up. Oh no, it's bombs? Angry Birds 2. Angry Birds 2. Angry Birds 2. Basically, it's just classic Angry Birds, but with a horrible art style. I do not like it. I mean, look what they did to King Pig. Hold up an image. Let's just... What? This is hideous. Do some fancy editing and shit there. But I didn't really get into Angry Birds 2. I mean, Facebook stuff, well, we got friends. I don't got any. You get hats. Okay, that one's actually pretty cool. They even give the birds powers, extra powers, if, you complete the whole set. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Shit, Mom. Red. I forgot to mention this, but Angry Birds Classic had, like, additional story modes and stuff, where Red is just, like, tired of just hitting stuff while all the other birds just can go... So then he does some crazy shit, and then he gets a superpower to push. Just force push stuff. And Angry Birds 2 just decided to keep that. Even though in Angry Birds Classic, Bomb also had a storyline like that, where the pigs, get this, tested him, like, beep, boop, and then Bomb's explosions are bigger now. But that's not in Angry Birds 2. But Red's Mighty Feathers was. I don't get it. But, bombs. I just keep throwing him. You unlock the birds, not like through the levels, but no. You can just unlock the birds, like in any order that you want. Let's say level 1 you beat it, then you can unlock a new bird after Red. You can get Terrence before you get Blues or Bomb. The game also included a new bird, Silver. I don't like Silver. I just don't like Silver. Bombs. And this is one of the few games that I do not like the main theme of. So basically the best thing about it is that it's an endless story mode and hats. That's all you need to know about Angry Birds 2. You don't even need to know that, oh yeah, each bird has a card. And you pop pigs to unlock more cards. So you get more birds to shoot at the pigs to unlock more cards. Until eventually you just win the level, I guess. Does that make any sense to anyone? But like I said, hats are the best thing. Oh yeah. There is an additional slot that made me choose between Leonard and Stella, which, those two I don't care for. I mean, Leonard is a pig from the Angry Birds movie, and then Stella's a girl. But then the worst thing they did was make me choose between my favorite birds. Why did they think that was a good idea? I don't like Angry Birds 2. It's not that good. Now we get to the realm of licensed games. Licensed games. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-ting, walla-walla, bang-bang. Okay, so, Angry Birds Space was kind of licensed. I mean, NASA kind of supported it for a while. So that was a thing. That was actually pretty cool. But, no, we get Angry Birds Star Wars. And because, like, the original trilogy wasn't good enough, we got Angry Birds Star Wars 2! Remember me holding up this? This is a battle droid from Angry Birds Star Wars 2. Angry Birds Star Wars, all the birds and pigs are, like, dressed up in, like, Star Wars attire. Like, minion pigs become, like, stormtroopers. One pig just happens to be Darth Vader. King Pig just happens to become Emperor Palpatine. Like, Stella as Leia, Chuck as Han Solo, Red as Luke, Terrence as Chewbacca. And then they've decided to make a sequel based on the good ones. And now I will talk about telepods. You see, Angry Birds Go also had telepods. I picked up the pack with my favorite bird. Because why wouldn't I? It also came with this pig, so that's cool. And then, there's the ones we'll get back to. But, I don't know how I feel about this. Basically, what the telepods do is, in Angry Birds Star Wars 2, not in Star Wars 1, just Star Wars 2, Angry Birds Go, and the one we'll get back to, Angry Birds Transformers, you summon them in to play as the bird. So let's say, or pig. In all of these cases, wow. I mean, Angry Birds Stella got some, but we're not talking about Angry Birds Stella. Nobody cares about Angry Birds Stella. Wanna know why? Because Stella's a girl. Girls can't be gamers. Mobile games aren't real games. Ah. Wow, I feel like 10 subscribers less. Incredible. Lovely. So Angry Birds Star Wars 2, you can you get your birds that you get to use in your levels, or your pigs. Then, you can actually switch out what birds you have with other birds or pigs as long as you have them. So, some of them you can get for an infinite amount of time, and there's like in-game coins, which is great. But with telepods, you instantly get an infinite amount of that bird or pig. I'm gonna stop holding up Jar Jar Binks and use the Imperial Guard instead. And Qui-Gon Jinn. So you just put them on your thing. They have QR codes on the bottom of them. So when you scan them in, you get an infinite supply of that bird for a limited amount of time. I think that's actually pretty cool. Angry Birds Go kind of does the same thing, but you don't get the bird, you get the car. So that's cool. And then the one we'll get back to. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Maybe. All the other games. What is there left? That's how long Angry Birds, the series, has been milked by Rovio. So you get you get all the ones that I talked about over here. Okay, that's good. Then we get Angry Birds Trilogy, which is just a collection of 3 games. Angry Birds Rio, which is Angry Birds Rio. I never really got into it. There's the movies. We're not even going to talk about the movies. There's Angry Birds Stella, Angry Birds Dream Blast, Bubble Blaster. There's so many tile matching games with the Angry Birds. I think the best of the recent horrible games has been Angry Birds AR and Angry Birds VR Isle of Pigs. There's Angry Birds Evolution, which is really bad, but if I had to say one good thing about it, is the Deadpool reference. Like, I'm not even kidding. You know, E-rated family-friendly game Angry Birds has a reference to Deadpool, as in one of the characters is literally just dressed up as Deadpool with a plunger on their head. That's Angry Birds Evolution for you. Don't play it. Then there's all the ultimate versions of the games. Like, you get Bad Piggies, then Bad Piggies HD, then Bad Piggies Premium. You know, HD and Bad Piggies are, like, free. Angry Birds, or Bad Piggies Premium, it's $3. Also, this goes for every game, except for a few minor exceptions. But really, is this how much Angry Birds we really need? I mean, yeah, but let's just, take out the little scuff. Then we need to, then we're gonna just, until eventually we have Angry Birds Seasons, Bad Piggies, Angry Birds Star Wars 1 and 2, Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Transformers. Those are all the games we need. Thank you for listening, Rovio. My delve into madness. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Angry Birds Epic. That was an RPG. No. Well, it's about time to rank the birds. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm gonna rank the birds from each of their appearances. Okay? Then I'm gonna rank the birds overall. Okay? I hope you're fine with this. All the pain and suffering I went through for this. Okay, let's talk about red first. Red. Okay, so, Angry Birds classic, basic bird, who's not going unheard. Yeah, we get the whole deal. It's just your starter bird. I don't know, I'd say this is an average bird. So, like, 5 out of 10. Okay, then, and this is excluding Red's Mighty Feathers. Then Angry Birds Seasons, it's the same thing, 5 out of 10. Angry Birds Space, same thing, 5 out of 10. Angry Birds Go, same thing, 5 out of 10. And let's only go over the good games. Angry Birds Transformers is going to be very weird, seeing as how multiple of the same bird take on multiple characters. So we're just going to go off of, like, the first one you get. So Optimus Prime is 6 out of 10. I mean, it's cool. He has arms and legs and he can shoot stuff. That's about it. It's like if Mega Man with Red's face from Angry Birds, and then he's wearing armor that makes him look like Optimus Prime. That's it. So 6 out of 10. Angry Birds Star Wars. This is his best appearance. Okay? Angry Birds Star Wars, most of Red's things are just lightsaber slash right in front of him. So that puts him at a 6 out of 10. But, get this. You can actually play as Red on the dark side, and I'm in Angry Birds Star Wars 2 as evil Anakin from episode 3, where his power changes from slash on front of him into force field made up of stuff around him, and then he just throws it away. Okay, that one's a 7 out of 10. But get this. Young Anakin also has his own power in you launch him, then you tap the screen, then his pod racer takes him over there. So, that is also a 7 out of 10. But if we average all of the Red appearances all together, it's just going to be a 6 out of 10. So, overall, I would say that Red is like your basic bird. Also, Angry Birds 2 just pushes stuff in front of him. 6 out of 10. So now, overall his score is about like 5.5 out of 10. That's it. That's all Red gets. Why am I doing this? Chuck time! Okay, so Chuck has lots of favoritism towards him. Not for me, but lots of people really like Chuck. So, in turn, that means Rovio really likes Chuck, because Chuck makes lots of money. So, what do? We grade that Chuck. 7 out of 10 for classic appearance, 7 out of 10 for seasons appearance. Maybe I should just combine seasons and classic. Yeah, I'll just do that. Rather than just let it heavily affect the birds. Angry Birds Friends is the exact same thing. Get this. Angry Birds Transformers. 8 out of 10. They could not have picked a better bird or pig to fit Bumblebee. I mean, come on, it was so obvious that if they were doing an Angry Birds Transformers, the most obvious birds and pigs would be, here's the three. Okay, Red is Optimus Prime, that makes sense. Bumblebee as Chuck. Chuck is Bumblebee. What am I saying? And then King Pig as Big Bad that I already forgot the name of. Wow. If you can't tell, I didn't really watch Transformers. Angry Birds Go. 10 out of 10. Yeah, Angry Birds Go. It's a car game. So what do you want to do? Go fast. Who are you gonna pick? The final boss, Chuck. Why is he the final boss? Because he's fast. Angry Birds Space. 10 out of 10. Wow, I'm not biased towards Chuck or anything, but dang, is Chuck's power in Angry Birds Space really OP. Just zooming up in the air. He's right here. You tap the screen right here. Why is his power like that? So obviously that's a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, altogether, Chuck runs about to 8 out of 10. Way to go, Chuck. You're the highest ranking bird yet. Bombs? Rope? You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees. I forgot to mention Angry Birds Star Wars, but he's a basic shooting bird, Chuck. But bomb. Gosh, I miss calling them by their colors. Red, blue, yellow, black. You can't say that. That's racist. White. You're still racist for saying black, and I'm not racist for saying white. Come on! Sorry, that was a side rant. I'll make racism a whole nother video. Trust me. So, bomb time. Okay, remember in Angry Birds Classic when Bomb had like a white spot on his forehead? I just find it weird that they took that out. So, Bomb it's just red, but it can break stone, and after a little while, kablooey! So, how does this rank him? 7 out of 10. I mean, he fucking kills himself. So, Angry Birds Classic, Angry Birds Seasons, and Friends are all the same exact thing. So, let's just keep them together as 7 out of 10. Okay. Angry Birds Space. Okay, so it's bigger explosion now. 8 out of 10. Angry Birds Star Wars, he plays Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, you launch him, and instead of exploding, he keeps his cool and just pushes stuff. In both iterations. So, I'd have to give the Obi-Wan one an 8 out of 10. But then Bomb also plays some guy from Angry Birds Rebels. So, that brings his score down. So it's the same all across the board. It's kind of sad. You spend your whole life being a bomb. Then you eventually do something with your life and you blow up. You fucking kill yourself. And you didn't even get a 10 out of 10. Sad. Oh, boo-hoo. So yeah, Bomb isn't that great because he kills himself. And that's not good. Suicide is not cool, kids. So, take it from me, online personality trash, to no, suicide is not cool. So yeah, that highly affects Bomb. So, I would have to say, Bomb is about like 8 out of 10, that's it. about the same as Chuck, really. Except Chuck doesn't just up and die as his superpower. No, he's just fast. White one. Okay, so, Matilda, I prefer calling it the white one, just because that's a lot funnier. So, the white one's power is, that's it. That's it. That's all White's power is. White power. I mean, white power is to fly. Just, woo! For that. But then black power is. Oh, gruesome, gruesome things. So, did you know that the white one actually was a boy, and then now it's Matilda? I'm just gonna call it the white one. Angry Birds Classic, Seasons, and Friends, it's all the same. So, about like 6 out of 10. But I'm gonna subtract points for Friends because I hate that design. Okay, so 5 out of 10 for Friends, but 6 out of 10 for the other two. Okay. What's next? Angry Birds Star Wars only plays one character, a male character, Qui-Gon Jinn, so it's just the same as Red. So, 6 out of 10, yeah, that's about right. Angry Birds Transformers, 6 out of 10, come on. I'm starting to realize that I'm just sexist. And that's fine by me! Angry Birds Go, it's the same fucking thing. 6 out of 10. So, White gets to be 6 out of 10. Wow, lowest ranking one so far. Heh. Says the sexist trash. Okay, now we get to Hal. Hal is my second favorite bird. Just by far, second favorite bird. So, thankfully, I have Hal plush here. Why didn't I just use the plushes for... You fuck bomb, I told you stay in your damn place. How dare you knock over the pigman? No, you're falling again. Stay there. So Hal's power is... Yeah, so, Hal just kind of goes around. Why not? That's a power now. I've learned my lesson from flinging bomb around. Okay, let's go. Angry Birds Classic. Nice. I like it. About like 7 out of 10. I mean, it's very impractical in some cases, but then it's very useful in other cases. So yeah, I think 7 out of 10 is pretty fair. Because even though it can be impractical in some cases, it can still break some stone and lots of wood. So it's basically just Chuck, but it can turn around. Which that is cool. Then I take off points in Angry Birds Friends because they changed the design in every game. I kid you not. Here's Angry Birds Classic. She just used the same things. Here's Angry Birds Rio. Notice the difference? Yeah, me too. Here's Angry Birds Friends. What is this? Here's Angry Birds Go. I don't really like this one. I don't know, something about it, but... once again, 6 out of 10 for this one. 7 out of 10 for other appearances. 6 out of 10 for Friends and Go. Angry Birds 2, it's the same power, but this one has the presence to match it. So we like this Hal. He's getting a 7 out of 10 from me. Then, okay, so Angry Birds Space doesn't have White, doesn't have Hal. Why not? I mean, Bubbles, my favorite bird, and I'm glad he's in space, was released a bit later than the white one, than the green one. But why is Bubbles in the game? Answer me that. But I overall really like Hal, so about 7 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry. I really like Hal though, just sad. He was left out in so many games. But Angry Birds Transformers boosts him up. Angry Birds Transformers brings him up to a 10 out of 10. No questions asked, okay? Because Hal is great in this game. Like, come on. The other ones just go pew, pew. Hal just goes just fires out a laser. And you can, like, drag it around the screen. It's great. Hal is 10 out of 10 in Angry Birds Transformers. So, overall, it brings him up to an 8 out of 10. Really saves his score there. At least he's getting a B. Then we move on to Terrence. So, Terrence is just red, but bigger and beefier. So, Terrence just goes and destroys fucking everything. So now let's rank Terrence's appearances. It's all the same. It's all just red, but slightly better. Angry Birds 1. Okay, so it's just red but better. Angry Birds Seasons. Red but better. Friends. Red but better. Okay, 2. Okay, so maybe it's red but worse because red can force push stuff. But then again, Terrence can just fucking annihilate everything. What the fuck? Then, Angry Birds Go, which exists. Terrence is the worst bird. He's just so slow. But then Angry Birds Transformers, he's worse than Red because he's so fucking slow. So, he just kind of does this, shoots up laser, like 2 seconds later, the laser falls back down. So, that's quite a long time. He's not good with the flying piggies that just kind of... He's not gonna deal with them that well. So, overall, those last two kind of affect Terrence's score overall, but otherwise, without those two appearances being so bad, he would be an easy 9 out of 10. But with those two, it brings him down to 8 out of 10. Sorry. My favorite. Oh yeah, did I mention that in Angry Birds Space, for whatever reason, Terrence is green? Yeah. So, Bubbles and Hal are the only two that I will call by name. I mean, Stella exists. But, pink one. But, man. Bubbles. So Bubbles is around the same size as Blues. Just goes into this small little crevice here. breaks wood. Then, whoop. Nope, that's too small. No, he just grows and just breaks everything. It's really good, right? So Angry Birds Classic, love his appearance, but it's only in seasons. Like, he wasn't in Angry Birds Classic. That automatically gives him a 0 out of 10. Why are we here? Just to suffer. But Angry Birds Seasons makes up for it. Angry Birds Seasons has him, like, appear so much. It's great. It's an 8 out of 10. I know I've given other birds 10 out of 10. But stay with me here. Angry Birds Friends, it's the exact same thing. Like, they didn't even... All the other birds got their Toons designs. Bubbles is the only one who didn't change. Why not? Angry Birds Go? Yeah, Angry Birds Go was weird. Because he jumps out of his cart and, once again, inflates. And he just rolls around. Which makes him faster. But why? I'd give it a 7 out of 10. But stick with me here. Angry Birds Transformers. It's just Chuck, but with better reload time. Holy crap. So yeah, he's overpowered in that. Clearly a 10 out of 10. Then, Angry Birds Star Wars. He's not in it. Okay, Angry Birds Star Wars 2. He gets one bird. Are you kidding me? At least tell me who it is. No. Tell me. Jar Jar Binks. He plays Jar Jar Binks. You know, Jar Jar Binks. What's Jar Jar Binks' power? Okay, so you fling him in there. And then he just sticks his tongue out, grabs something, and then he just rattles around. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. No, that's a joke. I mean, for power, it's probably like an 8 out of 10. But for being Jar Jar Binks, 1 out of 10. Brings him down to our lowest score yet, 4 out of 10. You don't know how this makes me feel. But then, Angry Birds Space says, hey, Atom Boy, Atom Bird. So he's even smaller, but when you shoot him, he grows even larger. He's found in the Donut Planet. 10 out of 10! Woo! Okay, so overall, that brings him up to 8 out of 10. Yeah, Jar Jar really ruined him. Thanks, Jar Jar. I now see that maybe my favorite birds aren't the best ones. Oh well, now we get to talk about the worst bird. Stella! Woo, why did Stella get her own game? I'm too scared to play it. Because Yay, Stella got her own game. My favorite Angry Bird, Stella. Woo! Basically what Stella does, being the second... Is it the second most recent bird? I don't know. Basically, Stella goes in, around the same size as Red, just picks up people, picks up bricks and pigs. You can get this all over with. It's cool power and concept. So all of her appearances with that are 5 out of 10s. But then Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Birds Star Wars, and Angry Birds Transformers. Hear me out here, guys. Maybe girls can be gamers. Stella is basically just Chuck in Angry Birds Transformers, that's it. Then in Angry Birds Star Wars shoots people and pushes them away or pulls them closer, depending on if you're Padme or Leia. So, yeah, okay. So really only Star Wars and Transformers are saving Stella's grade. It's still just a 7 out of 10. Like, just, that's it. That's all Stella is. A 7 out of 10 with it all overall. Silver has only had 2 major appearances. One was the Angry Birds movie 2, and we're not talking about it. So, Angry Birds 2, the game, worst 1. So it's like a mixture between Bomb and White, where it goes up in the air, then does a loop-de-loop and comes right back down and breaks stone. That's it. I don't like it. And with only 1 appearance, 6 out of 10. Ha ha! So maybe Stella is a better bird overall. Nah. Now we get to talk about the pigs. Whoo! Okay, so this is a very, very odd one. Because, how do you grade the pigs? So, Bad Piggies, the pigs are all the same, okay? They're great, 10 out of 10. Except for King Pig. Bring King Pig and Chef Pig down to 5 out of 10. Okay, that's cool. So, let's talk about Minion Pigs first. So, they already got a 10 out of 10 for Bad Piggies. Then, Angry Birds Transformers sets them as, one of my favorite Decepticons that I forgot the name of. Wow. Goes to show you really only remember the most popular ones. And then Jazz. Why do I remember Jazz? So I'm not going to be grading them as enemies. I'm going to be grading them as playable characters. Transformers is an easy 10 out of 10. So, wow, just in 2 games gets a 10 out of 10. That's cool. That's very cool for me. Then, we get to Angry Birds Star Wars 2. Okay, so Stormtrooper, yeah. Yep, that 6 out of 10. Then, Star Wars doesn't really give him justice. Wait, is that a Shadow Trooper? Okay, now it's a 10 out of 10. So overall, Angry Birds Star Wars 2 gives him like an 8 out of 10, which, that kind of sucks. But Minion Pigs and Angry Birds Go, you can't play as them. They're just the default CPU. Ay, ay, ay. So overall, minion pigs are like a 9 out of 10 because they get like one 8 out of 10 and then two 10 out of 10s. So wow, minions have a good track record, and unless they're from Despicable Me. Foreman pig, you know, the one with the mustache thing. That's a pig. So, Angry Birds Go, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's Otter's even. Here he is. Angry Birds Star Wars, you can't play as them. So, that's a 7 out of 10. But, yeah, that sucks. Angry Birds Transformers, an 8 out of 10. Wow, the police car won. Cool. Okay, so overall it's like a 7.5 out of 10. That's all we get for the mustache pig. In playable form. Anyway. Okay, then we get to that other pig, the one with the helmet. But I like to call this one the soldier pig because in earlier appearances it's just like showing the eyes, but now it looks like the soldier from TF2, and I don't really know how I feel about that. I know that the Zoinkster really likes it, but I don't know how I feel about it because like I'm an Angry Birds boomer apparently. And there he is. This guy. Angry Birds Go. 5 out of 10. Okay, that's fine. Angry Birds Transformers. You better give him a 10 out of... Holy crap, they gave him a 10 out of 10. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so maybe Soldier Pig has spiked and not failed, gotten a failing grade because of Angry Birds Transformers. But yeah, I think the C grade is fine. It's just a C. 7 out of 10. Then we get to the Chef Pig with only one playable appearance. Angry Birds Transformers. It's great. Holy crap, it's great. I mean, Chef Pig also did make an appearance in Bad Piggies, but I didn't really like it. But Chef Pig and Angry Birds 2... Angry Birds 2 made him a villain. But Angry Birds Transformers... Boy, oh boy. Soundwave. Okay, that's one of my lesser Transformers characters. Lesser on the favoritism scale, but I don't know. But I mean, 8 out of 10 is nothing to scoff at. I mean, it's always fun to just run around on, just go, like that's actually his animation when he's running. He's like, he's so edgy and funny, and it's cool. And he just twirls his mustache. It's great. I like Chef Pig and Angry Birds Transformers. I just like Angry Birds Transformers. It's really underrated. You should get it. Now we talk about the King Pig with the most playable appearances. Wow. Okay, so Bad Piggies. Is it playable? It's more of an... King Pig is more of an item that you can put on screen and do stuff with. Like, you can make a mech with King Pig's head. And King Pig actually looks around and reacts to stuff. But you also have to feed him, like, cupcakes and cakes and stuff. What if I want to give it to the other minion pigs? So, it just kind of gives him a 7 out of 10 there. I don't know if it counts as playable appearance. Then, Angry Birds Star Wars 2. It's amazing to just zoom off and just electrocute stuff. It's great. Also, the reason I don't count many of the other main Star Wars pigs as like the Foreman Pig or Soldier Pig or Minion Pig is because I think that General Grievous is like his own kind of pig. I think Boba Fett is like his own kind of pig. I think Jabba Hutt is his own kind of pig. I definitely think that Darth Maul is like his own kind of pig. Greedo, you can't tell me that thing's a pig. Okay. Then, with King Pig in Angry Birds Star Wars, not just being like an 8 out of 10 with you also have hologram Darth Sidious that can phase through walls, and then you tap the screen and then he just appears there out of nowhere. Just that one's a 10 out of 10. Okay, so overall that makes Angry Birds Star Wars a 9.5 out of 10. So mash that up with Angry Birds Go and Angry Birds Bad Piggies, which I gave them both the same score. Yeah, things aren't looking too good for King Pig. The only thing to save him now is Angry Birds Transformers. Why is Angry Birds Transformers the good one? Like, makes all of the mediocre characters like the best ones, right? Hal just becomes the best. Just becomes the best. But I mean, look at this guy. They gave him so much personality in Angry Birds Transformers. Why did they have to do this? It's so good. So yeah, 10 out of 10. 2 10 out of 10s, plus both of the 6 out of 10s. So, mash them up. 8 out of 10. I don't think that's quite bad, really. Now on to the ultimate grading scale. Big boy grading scale time. Silver. Worst one. Then, Stella. Okay, now, Matilda. Who cares? Okay, now we're on to the decent ones. Okay, yeah. There's Red. Our main boy, Red. Okay, now we get the blues. Get out of here. Then we get Bomb. Remember, I put Chuck higher because Bomb kills himself. Then we get Chef Pig. Then we get Chuck. Then we get Soldier Pig. Then we get Mustache Pig. These two can swap places. Then we get King Pig. Then we get Terrence. Then we get Hal. Then we get Bubbles. And then we get Minion Pig. Why is Minion Pig number 1? Did I just not do my math correctly? That's likely, but I'd rather just say Minion Pigs are the best. At least in their playable appearances. Okay, well, that's all. That's all, folks. Except now we get to rank the games. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah, ting-ting, well, bang-bang. Oh no, I'm becoming restless because I have done all of this recording in one sitting, and I'm not really feeling like editing it tonight. I'll just... It's fine, it's okay. Let's go. Angry Birds Friends comes in last. Is this any surprise to anyone? Angry Birds 2. The extra games are just kind of a jumbled mess, so they can really go anywhere. I mean, some of them, yeah, they can be good at times, like Angry Birds Rio. No. Then there's Angry Birds Dream Blast, which is worse. Then there's Angry Birds Epic, which can just be good or bad. Let's just not get into those ones. Then we get Angry Birds Go. Bye. Now we get the top 5. Well, I combined Angry Birds Star Wars and Angry Birds Star Wars 2. But for this ranking, sorry. But Angry Birds Star Wars. Then there's Angry Birds Star Wars 2. Okay, Angry Birds Star Wars 2 is much better. Just remember that's really good still. Then there's Angry Birds Seasons. I'm sorry, buddy. But it's just Angry Birds Classic, but with little, not very many differences. So, yeah, just because it's just the original with barely any noticeable differences, I put it here. I mean, it could probably take number 2, but then there's Angry Birds Space. Woo. I did not say that. I said woo. Then there's Bad Piggies. Whoa. Sorry, you guys may not know, but I have this up here, and when I turned around, it was just like wobbling, like it was laughing at me. And I could just hear the sound of Balloon Boy's laughs. Then obviously number 1 is Angry Birds Classic. Why wouldn't it be? So there you go, there's my definitive ranking of Angry Birds. Woo, so glad I did this. Time to think of a cool outro. I got it. I'll just play all of my recordings for stuff.